Number 10. Lexus LC500 2026, around $100,000. We open this list with something that genuinely stops people on the street. The 2026 Lexus LC500. Most people expect Japanese luxury to be conservative, predictable, safe. The LC500 is none of those things. A naturally aspirated 5.0-liter V8 producing 471 horsepower. A 10-speed automatic that holds gears like it personally enjoys the sound. But the design? This is what people remember. The LC500 looks like it was designed by someone who had never been told what a luxury coupe was supposed to look like, and just created something beautiful instead. Starting at $100,000, the most visually striking car at its price point by a significant distance.
Number 9. BMW M8 Competition Coupe 2026, around $135,000. If the LC500 is art, the BMW M8 Competition is a weapon. 617 horsepower from a twin-turbo V8, all-wheel drive that puts every single one of those horses onto the road simultaneously. 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, in a full luxury grand tour. The 2026 update brings revised aerodynamics, updated driver assistance systems, and an interior that somehow manages to feel both clinical and luxurious at the same time. This is the car for the person who wants a genuine sports car experience, but refuses to sacrifice the leather, the technology, or the presence. 617 horsepower of German engineering wrapped in a suit. Number 8. Porsche 911 Turbo S Coupe 2026, around $230,000. Some cars evolve. The Porsche 911 Turbo S transcends. 650 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. But here's what makes the 911 Turbo S different from every other car on this list. It is simultaneously the most capable track car you can daily drive and the most practical daily driver you can take to a track. The 2026 version brings updated turbocharger technology, revised suspension calibration, and interior refinements that push the Turbo S deeper into genuine luxury territory. You can take your kids to school in it, then destroy a Lamborghini on the highway on the way home. No other car on this list offers that combination. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz S-Class Coupe AMG 63 2026, shy about $180,000. Some coupes are small and aggressive. The Mercedes AMG S63 Coupe is neither of those things. This is a full-size luxury grand tourer, long, wide, commanding, with a 603 horsepower V8 sitting under that impossibly long hood. The interior is pure S-Class, the most luxurious cabin in the mainstream automotive world, combined with AMG's performance tuning. Massaging seats, Burmeister surround sound, active suspension that reads the road 100 times per second, and that AMG V8 exhaust note, one of the greatest sounds in the automotive world. This is the luxury coupe for someone who has arrived completely and wants everyone to know it. Number 6. Aston Martin DB12 2026, around $245,000. Every car on this list is extraordinary, but only one of them makes grown adults stop mid-sentence when it drives past. The 2026 Aston Martin DB12. 671 horsepower from a twin-turbo V8 developed in partnership with AMG. 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. But Aston Martin doesn't lead with performance numbers. They never have. They lead with beauty. The DB12's proportions, the long hood, the sweeping roofline, the sculpted flanks, represent decades of design evolution, arriving at a moment of absolute perfection. Inside, hand-stitched leather everywhere. A clean digital interface that doesn't sacrifice elegance for technology. James Bond's car, for people who live in the real world. Number 5. Ferrari Roma 2026, around $275,000. Ferrari makes cars that scream. The Roma, whispers. And somehow, that makes it more dangerous. The 2026 Ferrari Roma takes Ferrari's most elegant design philosophy and pairs it with a 620 horsepower twin-turbo V8 that produces one of the greatest exhaust sounds currently being made by any production engine anywhere on Earth. The exterior is deliberately restrained for a Ferrari. Smooth surfaces, clean lines, nothing excessive. But sit inside, and the Roma reveals itself completely. A driving experience so pure, so communicative, so completely focused on the connection between driver and machine that every other car on this list suddenly feels like it's missing something. This is what Ferrari does that nobody else can replicate. They make you feel alive.
Number 4. Bentley Continental GT Speed 2026. Roughly $340,000. 4 cars remain on this list, and from here, we are in a completely different conversation. The 2026 Bentley Continental GT Speed. 659 horsepower from a twin-turbo W12 engine, producing 664 pound-feet of torque. The GT Speed reaches 208 miles per hour. 208 miles per hour in a car with heated and massaging seats, a rotating dashboard, and enough hand-stitched leather to furnish a small apartment. This is the Grand Tour taken to its absolute maximum. Long-distance comfort that makes transatlantic flights feel inadequate. Performance that embarrasses supercars. Craftsmanship that takes months to complete. The Continental GT Speed doesn't just travel distances, it devours them. Number 3. Rolls-Royce Wraith Black Badge 2026, around $380,000 plus. Number 3 doesn't compete with the other cars on this list. It exists above them. The Rolls-Royce Wraith Black Badge. 624 horsepower from a twin-turbo V12. But power was never the point. The point is presence. The Black Badge treatment darkens every chrome element, blackens the spirit of ecstasy, creates a Rolls-Royce that feels darker, more aggressive, more personally expressive than anything the standard Wraith offers. Inside, the Starlight headliner with 1,340 fiber optic stars above you, hand-stitched leather on every surface, a cabin so quiet that the loudest sound is your own heartbeat. This isn't transportation. This is a statement about who you are, made in the most eloquent way possible. Number 2. Lamborghini Revuelto 2026, around $600,000 plus. We just crossed $500,000. The 2026 Lamborghini Revuelto, the successor to the Aventador, and it arrives with a statement that the entire automotive world heard. An 814 horsepower naturally aspirated V12 combined with 3 electric motors, producing a total system output of 1,001 horsepower. 1,001 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. 0 to 124 miles per hour in 7 seconds. The Revuelto's design is the most aggressive, most dramatic, most visually extreme shape currently available in any showroom on Earth. And the sound? The naturally aspirated V12 revving to 9,500 RPM is the greatest sound being produced by any production car in 2026. Some cars make you feel powerful. The Revuelto makes you feel invincible. But number 1 makes even this feel like a warm-up. Number 1. Bugatti Tourbillon 2026, $4 million plus. This. The Bugatti Tourbillon. Bugatti's successor to the legendary Chiron. And they didn't just build a new car. They redefined what a car is allowed to be. An 8.3-liter naturally aspirated V16 engine. Yes, 16 cylinders, producing 1,000 horsepower on its own, combined with 3 electric motors for a total system output of 1,800 horsepower. 1,800 horsepower. The interior features an analog instrument cluster inspired by Swiss watchmaking,
because Bugatti felt that digital displays weren't precise enough for their customers. Handcrafted by artisans, assembled with tools borrowed from the watchmaking industry. The exterior design is a masterpiece of proportion, beautiful from every angle, in every light, at every speed. Only 250 will ever be made. Already sold out. $4 million. Already gone. Here's